Hello and welcome back to another stream of Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, as part of our historical order run. And yeah, today we're gonna carry on with session number 3. Last time we had a bit of, the first open world exploration and taking on the first side quests and haunting cases. And yeah, today we're gonna carry forward with the main story a little bit. Gonna make our way closer back to the town of New Eden, and we also still have to finish the remaining Woodfolk related quests. So yeah. Hello there, Maxi, welcome in, dude. And good evening. Hello there, Sunny, welcome in as well. Good evening slash night. Hope you guys are doing well today. And I hope the rest of Tomb Raider went well too. Did you finish Anniversary?
Schiller, Schiller, bo, bo, bo.
Nice, Maxi, that's good to hear. Glad you're doing well. And yeah, I'm doing good. Had a, alright day. Had to go to a funeral, unfortunately, but yeah, it was just a distant relative. So I went like more in support of, some kind of like other family members, I guess. But yeah, it was good to be there, you know. Hello, Vashila, welcome in, dude. Good evening. And I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Oh, very nice, Rod. That's awesome. GG's on getting the game done in, one stream as well. But that's really cool that, those games are actually doable within, like, one streaming session. Makes doing, like, a serious playthrough much easier. And less time consuming. Oh, very cool, Maxi. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that review because I'm actually quite curious to hear your thoughts about it. Without, of course, spoiling it within here, but being able to read it there. But yeah, how did you enjoy it overall? Did you like the game and what they've done with the story and the universe? Are you winning? Well, we're gonna see, I guess. Gonna see if we can win some haunting cases. But I'm sure there's plenty to find here. Hello, Vagistic. Welcome in, dude. And good evening to you. Going for the platinum in the coming weeks. Yeah, I've also ended up playing more of the game beyond finishing it. But I haven't really gotten to the point yet of getting close to 100%. I think recently actually finished doing all the gesture beaches, the challenges. I still had that climbing tower left. Which I felt like once on stream, and then I was like, okay, I can see this getting super frustrating, so I just never tried it again. But yeah, now I've actually gotten the trophy for, doing all the mini games. Which, for many people, I think is probably one of the hardest achievements, actually. Because the gesture beaches have been designed with kind of like being near impossible to finish kind of like mindset. Or at least not with without a lot of perseverance. Hello there, Mr. Goody. Welcome in, dude. And how's it going? Cheers, Maxi. Nice, Shalab. It's good to hear, dude. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have minded, a review that would have included spoiler, you know. I wouldn't have minded it in a review that I'm reading. I just wouldn't wanna, discuss, explicit spoilers on stream in case anyone hasn't played for the game yet. But, yeah, I don't blame you for giving it a 9 out of 10. I would say pretty much the same for me, you know. There's a few things I think holding it back from a 10 out of 10 for me, but I think it's, just oozes with a lot of passion and, kind of like a mindset and project that wasn't really constrained by, something the team didn't really wish to do, I guess. So that's great to see in gaming nowadays, you know? Exactly, Goody. Yeah, that's what I'm always selling. That's right, Rod. Yeah, getting closer to October, and I reckon you're gonna do another kind of like spooky October, month. Playing more like horror focus games. You think you missed one or two, you think? Yeah, there's quite a few. I thought I only had the tower left, but turns out there was actually another industrial beach I just never found before. In general, there's so many secrets and locations that I never knew existed. Hello there, Ave. Welcome in, dude. Good evening. Yeah, been a bit, but I hope you've been doing well. And yeah, thank you. I've been having a decent day. Yes, they haven't uncovered Simon, but I heard that he's pretty much the hardest boss to fight in the game. But I guess it's a bit relative, kind of depends how busted of a build you might be running with your characters. Yeah, that's right, Gordy. I think you're actually the only person I know that actually played this game. Or at least that I, heard playing it. It really seems like this flew quite under the radar when it came out. But I have to say, so far I've also been enjoying it. Most of the story and the narrative. The gameplay I feel is quite basic. But I mean, it doesn't have to be like, something too special ever. And who knows what I might still uncover, I'm still like relatively early into the game, so I don't want to judge the game just yet in regards of the gameplay. Oh yeah, Gizleg. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if more like turn-based games now actually go on the same bandwagon of, having quick time events in place for like attacks, parries, etc. in turn-based games. I mean, there's plenty of games that of course have done it before. Like the Paper Mario RPG games, I think. The South Park games for sure. Jesus, what the fuck is happening with the glitches?
Careful. They mean business now.
Bloody mongrel!
Okay. Something is happening with my easing or something. It's kind of like glitching the entire game. Let me try going full screen. And see how that is. Because sometimes with like VSync and FreeSync, I guess, and high FPS, you know, that can cause some issues on some games. But that was new. Could also be related to the capturing, actually. Because I did like an off-stream session just messing around with like graphic settings to kind of like optimize the game further. And I didn't have this kind of like issue then. Ah, yeah, that's fair, Maxi. Yeah, the mimes are pretty much all the same, right? Like they don't ever change the attack pattern. They just get more tanky or have like more damage, I guess. But I would say Traverso is a bit of a rough patch with Clair Obscur. You know, like there's so much backtracking and there's no like tracking of quests either. Like I wanted to do the achievement for like finishing all the Nephron quests, but I don't think it's really possible for me to do without a guide. Unless I wanna like literally go through every area just looking for Nephrons, you know? Because there's like, yeah, you have like quest items, I guess. Like they give you a clue about what you already have for a quest, but you still have to find the corresponding Nephron. So yeah, that kind of stuff can be tricky to actually track in the game. Ah, very nice, Rod. That's awesome. Would be cool to see you play Alan Wake again. I love that game. Especially the American Nightmare DLC. But yeah, so Directive 8020. So that's the newest Dark Picture game then. I'm looking forward to see how that turns out because one of the last Dark Picture games, I'm not sure if it was that well received, right? The one that Schiller was playing. So hopefully, you know, that turns out to be a good one. Nice, Goody. Yeah, it's cool to kind of like pick some games that, you know, might not get like the highest recognition, but, you know, still have like a lot going for it. And it can be the most, you know, different reasons for why a game might not get the recognition, you know. I feel like in this game it's probably like a lack of marketing, you know. Because I feel like there's a lot going for this that people would actually really enjoy if they actually knew about it. You think people were comparing it to Monhoon back when it released? I'm not sure I even heard about that game either. The only time I really saw something about Banishers was in like a kind of like game news video summary, I guess. But it wasn't really in the focus. Ubisoft glitches? Yeah, we have plenty of those. And we're gonna uncover plenty of those as well, because after Banishers, after we finish that game, we're gonna have pretty much only Assassin's Creed games for quite a while. Hoshoguri, yeah, quite impressive, you know. Like not only the quality of Expedition 33, but also the size of it. But one should definitely not forget either that it wasn't just 33 developers, right? They had like quite a few contractors, I guess, you know, who were like contracted to, you know, work on game assets and stuff. So they had like a couple different of companies they worked together with, which is also why the credits were as long as they were. But the core team, you know, it's still super impressive, and especially, you know, having so many newcomers, you know, from the developing room to the writing and the composing, you know, having like so many people who have done it for the first time. And now that I've also seen some behind the scenes, it's pretty cool seeing how much the creative director was involved, you know, in all the creative processes. And that's of course much easier if you have, you know, such a small team. And yeah. I wouldn't mind, you know, having more games kind of like in that kind of like team size, because often they can turn out to be like more focused, you know, projects in return. No worries, Maxi. Thank you for the lurk. And hope you have a good exercising session. Oh, that's no worries, Rod. Yeah, definitely understandable. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if the Directive 8020 game, if it's, you know, gonna turn out to be a good one, because I remember watching Schiller play one of the latest released Dark Pictures games. And I remember there being like a bit of disappointment in the game, I think. So kind of like, you know, we're wondering and looking forward to if the next Dark Picture game might do better. Hello, Aura. Welcome in, citizen.
Citizens!
And how's it going? Ah, Monster Hunter, that's it. Yeah, sorry, I've never seen it like shortened to Monhan before. So I kind of thought that was like the full name of a game. But yeah, I have heard of Monster Hunter before. I've never played those games, but I know they're huge and have like lots on lots of ends. Oh, very nice, Ave. That's awesome. I'm
4
glad.
total years Lucindone.
I'm glad that you've been, you know, continuing with Better Call Saul and that you're also enjoying it. But yeah, definitely. Like season 2 is really when it picks up with more Breaking Bad references and connections. And I mean, Crazy 8 isn't really a character that you maybe expect to see, right? But it does make sense considering his involvement, you know, in the whole like organization and being one of the first kind of like antagonists to Walter White in Breaking Bad. But it's really interesting, you know, seeing kind of like the young version of him, but also of Tuco, you know? Like even Tuco isn't quite as unhinged as he initially was. I mean, he's still Tuco and he's still, you know, very unhinged, but not to the like meth addict level of Breaking Bad. The surprise late stream when I'm very tired. Hello, Dr. Darling. Welcome in, dude. Indeed. I was kind of like out and about during the day. I initially wanted to stream during the day, but something came up, so doing a bit of an evening session. But yeah, I feel you on being tired, though. Lucinda, thank you so much for the 4 years total of resubbing. Thank you, Lucinda, I really appreciate it. and good day to you. I hope you're doing well today. Gotcha. So it's like been a bit in the making then. So what's like the vibe of Directive 8020? Because just by the name, I couldn't really, imagine what the thematic might be. Like what kind of they're going for. It's Jack's Notes Wednesday apparently. It is. Yeah. Pretty early for you on a Wednesday, I guess, but it is Wednesday. Yesterday you learned that der Kanu des Manitou is a thing. It's funny that you mentioned that because I was just talking with my brother the other day about that movie and how he and his wife actually want to go see it. I wanted to go see it yesterday actually. And it's been like ages since I've seen the actual first movie of that series, which is Der Schuh des Manitou. So Levi and I actually rewatched it on the weekend. The first movie, and it wasn't as good as I remembered, to be honest. They're kind of like, for context, they're kind of like German comedy movies, I guess, from the early 2000s. And they had like a special kind of humor, and they were also like heavily inspired by America and like Hollywood. They actually had a lot of like Hollywood collaborations, even of like people that worked on those movies. Yeah, it's kind of like a satire of like classic Western movies, I guess. But also at the same time of German Western movies, because there's like a series about kind of like a cowboy and an Indian working together, and the Indian is called Winnetou. And they're kind of like based on novels by the writer Karl May. And yeah, they're like super big in like the German speaking spheres, I guess. But yeah, the humor is pretty silly in kind of like those kind of movies. But yeah, I guess like one movie that's genuinely good and in a similar spirit is the movie Traumschiff Surprise. Like, trust me, if you're gonna see that and you understand a bit of German, that's a hell of a good time. Yeah, that's understandable, Ave. Like in Breaking Bad, he's actually quite menacing, and seeing him kind of like be more of a lackey, is quite the contrast. It can really change so much about our perception of a character. Very nice, Lucinda. That's great to hear. I hope work has been, relatively chill so far this week. So it's sci-fi horror this time, though House of Ashes had aspects of it too. But it's about a crew in space that encounters something and it can clone people. So it's like, who can you trust? Major The Thing vibes with that aspect. That's really cool, actually. It's a bit like, finding the imposter. Which can be a fun aspect in a game, for sure. And I wonder how that also might influence like replays and, the choices you can make that lead to like you exposing someone who's actually the imposter or not. But yeah, sounds quite fun, especially on the first playthrough. Exactly, Gizlik. Yeah, they do make a lot of kind of like jokes about it. But what's good, it's not like in a mean manner, you know, like in a way it actually helped, you know, in a way it kind of like helped establish and kind of like for a lot of people sympathize with, you know, people living that way. Which in the early 2000s, you know, like many people in Germany were still quite conservative, I guess. So having that like, you know, openly be kind of like shown like that was kind of, I mean, not like a huge deal maybe, but definitely helped in a way, I think. Ah, gotcha, the sinner. Yeah, that's definitely fair. You know, to kind of like maybe power through for a bit and then have like some, you know, show faces again. Ah, interesting, Rod. That's definitely cool too. Would kind of like make you feel on edge the entire time. Like kind of maybe be more engaged in like, you know, what could happen at any point. Yeah, could be Gisek. Honestly, don't know. I never looked into it if he is or not. But he does play it very convincingly, that's for sure. Okay, so let's hope that the glitches are gone. Because that was quite bad. Oh, very cool, Lucinda. Oh yeah, the new Dying Light. Looking forward to see that. Always enjoy watching those, especially for the parkour elements. The tracker. A strange wooden figurine found near a cursed chest in the whispering trees, west of a hunter's camp. Lavish vibes. I still haven't seen those movies, but I hear they're quite good. Or if it's like even more than one. I think Levi wanted to watch it with me at some point. Yeah, definitely like when a movie has like a, you know, creepy atmosphere more than just straight up trying to scare you in the moment. It's kind of like more about, you know, the constant kind of like dread and horror in the background. Speaking of witches and kind of like, you know, having this setting of, you know, colonial New England and stuff, makes me also think of the movie The Witch, where one of the main characters is actually voiced by one of the actors for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is Charles Vane. And yeah, he does a great job. But yeah, that movie is also super creepy, and it actually gives me similar vibes to this game in terms of like the atmosphere and the environments. It did 2 sequels, but you only saw the first movie. The second was pretty bad, apparently. Oh yeah? Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time, right? That the first movie is super good and then the sequel ends up sucking quite bad. But there are so many things that could change in between the first and second. Exactly, Aura. Yeah, we're gonna be able to hear that quite soon. Because Black Flag is gonna be the next game after Banishers.
I don't know you.
Red McCraith, here by Kate Newsmith's invitation. A pleasure.
Ah, he who swung from the tree.
News travels fast.
Thank you. What's your name?
You may call me Jane.
Tell me, how are things going in camp?
We left New Edentown to escape the curse. Now we're trapped here. Kate and Thickskin work hard, but game is scarce, and hope is scarcer.
You're the first true local I've met. Where are the others?
Here there is no local tribe.
Huh. Why's that?
The Abenaki left these lands many generations ago. They believe the ground cursed, bringing bad luck upon all who walked it.
Ah, so you're not from around here either.
No. And yet I'm less of a foreigner than any of you.
Indeed, Lucinda. Yeah, quite looking forward to it. It's been like quite a long time for me now, since I last played Black Flag. Definitely the longest time I haven't played the game in 8 years probably. Because I used to kind of like play it like once a year, right? And it's been like, you know, over a year already since we even started the Historic Order run. So quite stoked to get back into it. Fair share. What is this? A fucking monastery? I love that quote. Where's her from again? That's like also from Black Flag, isn't it? Like when Edward is saying like that everyone should bring in their fair share. Definitely misremembered. You were thinking of Dirk Bach for no reason. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Damn employment, getting in the way of our gaming. Exactly. It's like, what is this? Can't I just be paid for, you know, gaming only? That'd be nice. That's when he arrives at Nassau the first time. Ah, right. Yeah, when Ed was kind of like trying to explain what Nassau stands for, right? And that it isn't just a place to loaf and consume, but also that you have to do something to make it running. That's a cool aspect of the pirate history, you know, that they, at least a lot of them wanted to really, you know, have their own state independent of the royals. Employment funding our game, but employment ruining our gaming time. Yeah. Bit contradicting, isn't it? Especially with how expensive games are getting nowadays. But to be fair, that goes on many things. Yeah, would be nice to Sinner. Funny how it doesn't save Nassau in the end. Yeah, who would have thought? But it's quite tragic because, you know, Blackbeard had quite noble, you know, aims in general. At least in terms of, you know, having like an independent state.
Are you friends with Kate Newsmith?
If I was, why would I tell you?
All right. Can I instead ask what you do?
You can.
Well, what do you do?
I'm a safeguard. I safeguard Squire Paris. I safeguard his goods. I safeguard his shop. I safeguard his life.
I'll leave you then. Good day.
Okay, just want to have another look here. If I indeed have done all the side quests here, but I think for now I have. Yeah, so as you can see, we're quite on the west side here. And this is where we have New Eden, where we actually arrived and started. So still quite a way. Not even sure if we're gonna get back to New Eden tonight. I safeguard is safe as well. She safeguards everything that he has. This map is straight out of Ghost of Sushi. Yeah, it definitely has similarities, I guess. Also with the, you know, fog and the way it looks. The bonfires kind of like remind me of Far Cry. Far Cry Primal when I played it. And similarly, they're also kind of like, you know, places you can fast travel to. Can't wait to see what Hollow Knight is gonna be like. Dying Light and New Dawn. Yeah, you have a new Hollow Knight. I mean, it's was a super anticipated game, of course, and so far people seem to have been having a good time. I heard it's a bit difficult. Like enemies hit like a brick and you don't really have that many health upgrades. But yeah, the initial reviews seem to have been quite good. We're glad Nintendo hasn't patented bonfires yet. Yeah, who knows what's gonna come. Yeah, I saw that news about Nintendo patenting, what was it, like summoning? You know, sort of like summoning Pokemon, of course, for like Pokeballs. But that, of course, can be applied to like many other contexts of like where something gets summoned, right? I mean, there's literally like summoner classes in some games, right? What would be if Nintendo is gonna be all like, yeah, well, you can't have that anymore because we have a patent of like summoning in gaming or some bullshit. I swear. Nintendo's really one of the worst when it comes to that kind of stuff. Or just because they're pretty salty about Palworld's existence. Well, I would like to talk to Kate, but she seems to be inside the house, which is locked. Unless she's underneath me. Nope. She's up there. I mean, it seems to me like it's the time of a day where someone should be able to talk to. Okay, how about we go back to our shelter and maybe sleep there for a bit? Maybe that makes us spawn outside of the house. Okay, we can actually look into getting some new skills here. That's a great idea for a transition. Yeah, I really like the way they've done it. And how it also showcases how Antea, the female companion, she just doesn't get the rest, you know, that Red needs, you know, being a human. And you can also tell how much she's struggling, you know, just being by herself and being kind of like trapped in the form of a ghost in a way. But yeah, I really like how they've showcased that. Let's get Relentless Spirit. Each enemy hit by punch attack increases the damage of punch attacks by 7%. This effect can be accumulated. Resets after a switch. Will be handy in your current Valhalla run. I can imagine, yeah, imagine that in Valhalla. 7% per hit. That would be insane damage, especially for like boss fights. Because some boss fights I can imagine take quite a while just doing them barehanded. Let's get the devastating switch too. Switch to Antea right after the third light attack to trigger a punch attack that ignores resistance and knocks down the targeted enemy. Costs 40 spirit points. Yes. Eva's fight took some attempts. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like not the easiest fight to begin with. And he actually has axes. Okay, let's have a look if she's actually there now. Yeah, she's still inside the house. And the house is still locked. The fuck? pretty sure this is not supposed to be. She's there. What? Great, she's locked within here. And I can't reach her from here. And I can't talk to her from here. And she's the one who, you know, essentially pushes us to do more main story. Just equip 2 shields. Yeah, the 2 shield combo is quite OP. Not gonna lie. I wonder if I could talk to her from above her. Okay, let's stand here. Nope. Okay, the question is, how do I get her to spawn differently? I might have to reload or have it. Look if I have another autosave from before she got into this position. But she was here in this position for a while. Okay, let me just reload the most recent save here. Okay, there she is.
So,
I've done my rounds, as you asked.
and?
I found 2 hauntings in camp. Fixed them both.
2? Really?
There are likely more, but those 2 at least are ended.
All right. So, I'll thank you kindly, Mr. McWraith. You've done your part and earned your place. My sister should soon return. She'll surely want to meet you. Until then, you may stay.
No soliciting. It's locked from the other side. Oh dear. Imagine if. Hello there, Dex. Welcome in, dude. And good day. How's it going?
I'll take my leave.
I do.
Yeah, I guess you can rest again. It's time to actually push forward the main story. Nice Dex, that's good to hear. GG's again on getting the 100% for Origins done. And yeah, I'm doing quite well. Looking forward to play more of this game. Solve some more haunting cases.
Kate came by. Thickskin is back and wants to see you.
she not wake me?
Perhaps she resented playing the messenger. Perhaps she just wanted to make you late. She was vexed. Thickskin return has upset her.
Kate reminds me of my sister.
Aoife,
Clan MacRaith's little spitfire. Always at my heels. Or giving father's guards all kinds of hell. She was a wee thing, but strong. The big men in armour didn't scare her. She had more brains than I, and more wild too. In sparring, she'd beat me handy. She would have made a fine swordswoman, had she grown.
I've never met my brother and sister.
Wait, what?
Twins. By my mother's letters, they must be 8 years old.
You never told me this.
You never asked.
It was a good time, Dex. Good to go back and revisit the past. Absolutely. Yeah, I just love how much you can learn from a discovery tour. And yeah, it was definitely a great idea to really combine like a virtual museum tour within the, you know, already creative world and game assets. It's just, you know, a natural step actually to go and really highlight all the historical research that went into creating the game, which often might be overlooked, you know. So yeah, it's great to see how much effort they put into creating the world.
What are their names? What? I'm interested, that's all.
You're bothersome. Ayomide is my sister. Temi is my brother.
I'd no idea. You got letters from home?
My mother writes once a year. The letters take months to find me, if they find me at all. Until now, I've given it little thought.
3 Duarte children walk the world. God help us.
Good boy. Now that you can count to 3, we can move on to 4.
I hope the twins have more charm than you do.
Savage.
Did I mention Thickskin was waiting for you?
All right. I'm going.
The Beast.
I can give no order, but you return from the hunt and countermand it.
The order was wrong.
You think me rash? You think me reckless?
I think you unready. Your whining proves it.
I have twice the worth of anyone here, and you know it.
The Beast mentioned. It's a prophecy. Next we're gonna say Dying Light.
The halfpenny redeemer come to save us. Thou may enter, O great saviour.
Excuse my sister.
Underestimating her would be a mistake. She's tougher than you.
You're alive.
Yeah, she looks like someone not to be fucked with. Kate seems stressed. She does, yeah. Even though she was just quite happy to see us before. I mean, relatively. We helped some folks there, so she was happy to see us stay here for a bit. Not so happy this time. Yeah, very happy Gisek.
A walk by the beach. Before that, I don't remember.
You were lucky. But luck has value.
Is there news from New Eden town?
When you went to the meeting house, I gathered me flock and left. I've heard nothing since.
Your faith in us gladdens my heart.
I wasn't wrong, was I? But folk here still believe in you.
Hello there, Oliver. Welcome in, dude. And good evening. Ahoy. And how's it going?
What became of those who stayed?
Dead. Or near it. I'm neither foolish enough nor mad enough to go find out.
She thinks you a madman or a fool.
Maybe I'm both.
Don't crow. Foolish madmen abound.
What about the missing group of refugees?
What about them?
Kate told me they went missing before reaching your camp. Any chance they survived in the woods?
Not the slightest. Otherwise they would already be here. Those poor bastards are long dead.
Where lies the future for you? For the camp? For the people here?
The plan was to walk across the mountains, but the cold put an end to that. For now, we stay.
Till the weather lifts.
The weather and the fear. They must feel the sun on their faces again and courage in their hearts.
Who would not wish to feel the sun upon their face once more?
Doing great, enjoying a day off. Found some time to be on Twitch. Oh, very nice, dude. Glad to hear. I hope you've been having a good day off so far. And always good to see you too.
You didn't ask me here to watch you drink soup. What do you want?
Kate says you have metal. I can use that. There's a service I need from you.
You've something important needs doing and you want me to do it. No wonder your sister's fuming.
Kate may wish her skin were thick as mine, but wishing'll not make it true.
Being the youngest can be a burden. Double when your big sister is the chief.
I'm no chief. I keep my head, that's all. For this, folk look to me.
Speak frankly. What would you have me do?
Banish a ghost that doesn't exist. Folk here believe in monsters. The fear makes them weak. Kill the beast. Kill their fear and give them back their strength.
Fear can be good.
We can't spare much, but you shall have a gun and powder and shot with it.
You know the curse is real. Why not the beast too?
The beast is nothing much. A bear, perhaps a wolf. A monster only in the mind.
Why not kill it yourself?
Because when the Banisher kills the beast, everyone here will believe the monster dead.
I mean, that's fair reasoning, you know, if it goes beyond just the mere existence of a beast. But something that's, you know, otherworldly that has to be banished. That's the most Garrett of Rivia response ever. I don't work for free.
'Tis honest work. I presume you'll pay for it.
I have the means to pay you. My word on it.
We'll see how that goes.
I'll hunt your beast, whatever it is. If you answer one last wee question.
You may ask it.
What's with the name? No one rightly calls their daughter Thickskin.
My birth name be best forgotten. Thick skin better suits the world.
Fair enough.
In the wild, we carry muskets. And we carry these. Whistle for help if the need be great.
And the gun?
My sister can spare her musket. If you can get it from her.
Oh, Kate's not gonna happy about that.
Kate will be delighted.
Kate will be hurt. I predict.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe her. A woman in her 20s of great intensity. Beast is nothing, gets nerfed instantly. Yeah, pretty much. That's just a quote waiting to be backfired. Nice listener. I like those Garrett emotes.
Picked fireworks.
You think Kate's feelings get in her way?
Watch her reaction when you ask for the musket, then tell me I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, someone's happy. The way she sits on the stump. Almost looked like her feet were like not touching the ground there.
Don't you have business elsewhere? Go, save us all from the beast. Go do my sister's char work.
I need a musket. Thickskin said I should have yours.
You'll rot in hell first, and so will she.
This should be good.
Your sister doesn't treat you equal. It's hard to be the younger sibling.
I'll stop you there. You and I won't be bonding today, common ground or not. My musket is my liberty. With it, I go where I please. You won't lull me into giving it up.
There's pain behind the anger. I doubt you'll blunt her temper.
Measure your worth by your own mark. Your sister's estimation shouldn't matter.
It matters. I do great work here, but my bull-headed sister won't see it. Thickskin measures worth by metal. The strong will live and the weak will die. She chose you to hunt the beast with my musket. She doesn't have to say a word about what she thinks of me.
I'll bring you back your gun. I swear on it.
You won't make it to New Eden Town without a gun, and we both know it.
I'm sorry. I wish there were another way.
As do I, Scotsman. You may have the gun. Now be so kind as to leave me be.
Well, guess she still gave it up.
The flint's a little tired, but she strikes fine. Unlike some, she won't go off half-cocked.
I'll take good care of her. And she of me, no doubt.
Then you come with me, kicking and screaming. Yeah, if you don't want to give up your gun, then I guess the person carrying the gun will have to come with me and face the beast.
The more I know Thickskin, the more I like her.
Is it her kind and friendly nature?
Some would call her ruthless. Is she wrong?
Life can be cruel. Perhaps she's right to embrace the cruelty.
Yeah, but also surprised me a little bit, Lucinda, how quickly she kind of like changed her mind, even though I didn't really choose like the perfect answers, I wouldn't say. I mean, in a way, I kind of belittled her there by, you know, making it all about her being the youngest. I was kind of hoping for another outcome the way Red worded it, but yeah, the way it sounded, it didn't seem super likely that she wouldn't just give up the gun. Out of curiosity, what show am I and Levy watching currently? You remember you told you, but work is giving you amnesia, so only remember what happened some days ago. Yeah, no worries, Arthur. Definitely understand that. I don't also recall every detail about every conversation someone told me. Especially it involves names of any kind. But yeah, the show we were currently watching was the first season of True Detective. With Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. And we just finished the first season earlier today. And absolutely loved it. Great show, can only recommend. It's another one by HBO. And I mean, they're kind of like known for the, you know, pretty deep stories, I guess, and great casting and acting, I guess, as well. And yeah, that show's definitely no different. But yeah, so we watched True Detective Season 1 and wanna return to the series, but given that each season stands for itself and is an individual story, I'm gonna actually watch the new Dexter show now, Dexter Resurrection, which just came out fully. And that is supposed to be also really good. Especially after the kind of like franchise of Dexter took a couple of, you know, blows. Because Dexter New Blood, which was kind of like a revival, I guess, wasn't really that well received. And the last season of Dexter wasn't either. Gonna go catch Pokemon with your girlfriend now. See you next time. Sounds good, Oliver. Best of luck. Maybe I have to add you guys on Pokemon Go one of these days. I don't really play that actively anymore, but sometimes I do log on. But best of luck with it. Hope you find some raids or something. And lots of rare Pokemon, of course. I think you would, Ave. Yeah, I think you might actually really like that show. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey in that show absolutely kills it. Dexter is such a fun watch. It can be a bit wacky at times and a bit over the top, but once you get to the part or the seasons where that's a point, you know, you're already probably deep into it and you don't mind. But it's super fun. Very entertaining. It's one of those shows you can also binge watch quite easily. I did you, Oliver, so first time for you. But good luck then, for sure. Might take you a little bit to get used to everything you can do in the game. At least it took me a while, but yeah, I hope you have fun. Hope you get some cool ones. Yeah, I don't blame you either. I didn't really play Pokemon Go when it came out, but I remember my flatmate at that point, he was like very much into it.
Hangman, I bet.
And I'm actually located on top of the arena pretty much. So sometimes I would go like to my room just so you could like participate in a raid or something like that. But yeah, also for a while, people used to gather underneath my balcony because I wanted to better Pokemon there. Which at first kind of annoyed me, I will say. But now I understand. But yeah, I joined on the bandwagon super late. I only really joined Pokemon Go because my nephews were like so into it a couple years back. So I kinda got it for them. I can even understand, you know, like early on how cool it must have been, you know, especially like the part about community as well, you know. And of course the fact that it gets people outside, you know, going on walks and stuff. It's definitely funny when it happens in games, you know, when the characters are dead set or not granting you your wish, and then you just say one line. It's like, yeah, well, I guess for the gameplay's sake, you kind of have to have this now. I'm just gonna say yes.
Climbed down from your tree then, have you?
Aye, with no help from you. What's your name, lad?
Beloved Scudder, if you must know it. I see you found yourself a gun.
Kate gave it to me.
I'll check, you know.
How are things going?
One nosy Scotsman the fewer, and I'd like it a sight better.
May I pass?
If Kate gave you her gun, I suppose you may pass. But I don't counsel it. Bad things happen in the woods. Only thick-skin walks safely out there.
Thick-skin has a lofty reputation. Is it earned?
Earned. Without thick skin, we'd be starved and dead. Even her sister knows it, and they hate each other.
Do you know Kate well?
Well, no one knows Kate Newsmith well. An old heartache sees to that. If your first love ends bad, they say, your heart never mends.
Thank you for your time, Scudder. Good day to you.
See you again, McWraith. If you're lucky.
This guy kinda sounds like one of the orphaned kids in the book in The Witcher 3. Maybe the actor grew up and now has been cast to voice in this game. I mean, this is 9 years after Witcher 3. Maybe.
Behind Kate the Spitfire stands Kate the broken-hearted girl.
Hurt people hurt others. Happens every day.
Perhaps when this is over, she shall make peace with it. A target for your new toy. 10 guineas says you can't shoot as sweetly as you talk.
I shoot just fine, thank you very much.
You were lucky.
I am lucky. I'm also a phenomenal marksman. Both of these things are true.
Very humble rat.
So, where do we find this beast?
Not far from the missing settlers, I'll wager. That is quite the landslide.
No way in or out.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
Look at that. Oh yeah, Ava, I know exactly where you're at in Better Call Saul. But definitely have fun with it, dude. I hope you have a good time watching more of it. Looking forward to see and hear your thoughts about, you know, some further episodes in the season 2. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Catch you next time. It's like, damn man, look at that, look. The fallen tree. Tuk was quite stoked about fallen trees for some reason.
An old abandoned mine. How wonderful.
And our only way through. That beam is literally hanging by a thread. 20 guineas says you miss your first shot.
See? Easy.
Not so easy when the target fights back.
Jesus, a freaking graphical glitches in this game. I'm not sure what's causing it. That's really bad. What the fuck?
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Okay, I have no idea what's causing that. Let me try. Even. So I can't even go to 60 FPS? What the fuck? Let me cap it to 72, see if that does anything. Otherwise I might have to go into NVIDIA settings and change it, like force lock the game to 60 FPS there or something.
Get the hell out of there!
A wee Highland kiss for you. Well, in we go then.
I love these old underground places.
I don't. Houska Castle nearly cost me an eye.
Investigating the cellar was your idea, remember?
You two Ava, have a good one, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past to go to snort trees. He would snort anything it would get his hands on.
Daylight ahead.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Do you think this place is haunted?
I'd almost welcome the distraction. Seems to be stuck. Oh, shite!
Did we miss you?
Right, this on for size.
But we can definitely not do this jump over here, even though it's definitely climbable. Did I miss something here?
Oi, fuck off already.
Jesus. I didn't expect that. Hello, Vasarov. Welcome in, dude.
Oi, fuck off already.
For some reason, that insult always loops itself, like, at least once. Same here, Aura. That was kind of like louder than I expected. Ah. Okay, so there's like some kind of portal here. Okay, let's go back here for a second. That's a new one. Actually, it's been there for quite a while, but I guess it hasn't really been triggered that often yet. Nice, Aura. I love that picture. I love how a cat is just having a paw on your hand. Like, you're gonna do what I tell you to. She looks very pleaseful. The cat. Yeah, Seraph. Oi, fuck off already. I have to think about where that's from. It might be from Disco Elysium, but I could be wrong. That's exactly it. She's incredibly pleased, and now she's snoring. Nice. I love some good cat snores. Can be quite calming listening to it. Dude, is it? What about you, Seraph?
If Dutch told you to cut your arm off, you would, wouldn't you?
You would, wouldn't you? That'd be a great plan. Common journal. Men chafe and fume, they plead aches and pains, and the day but hours old. The good folk in town call them saturnine, and I do not think it's a compliment. I think they fear. Friends fight friends. Men are wounded, sometimes gravely. Mistakes are made. We lose a man each day to accident, or if not accident, then I shall inquire no further, and bury him in place. This cannot continue until calamity. Arrive as know by the flickering light of our last lamp, by error of labor or failure of material, or perhaps by both. The mine is sealed, and we have no way out. We shall die here, all of us. Did someone say plan? Indeed. The plan is gonna work out, you just gotta have some goddamn faith.
That's unfit for us to cross.
Our last lamp brother.
This leads us back to where we emerged.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Kiss for you.
Possession incoming.
I won't let you fall.
I know. Oh, I'm glad it's you throwing me around.
Happy to be of service.
No worries, Dr. Darling. Definitely understandable. Hope you have a good lie down. And yeah, hope you enjoy.
Strange tracks. Something passed this way. Something huge.
Hell, this is grim. The hunters became the prey.
The bodies are uneaten.
They weren't killed for their meat.
Spectres did this. Their stains are everywhere.
Yeah, that's some small prints here.
It forced its way through here, dug up all the wolves.
And plucked them out. If the beast did this, then it must be bloody enormous.
If the beast did this, then it must be corporeal. Not even the younglings survived.
What could have done this?
Vengeance. Vengeance incarnate.
Jesus.
Whatever butchered the wolves spoke as one, with many voices.
Any spirits in borrowed flesh? Could it be a scourge?
Yes, a scourge. Powerful and very angry.
The beasts. The vengeful scourge. So like multiple people or souls fused together within one entity. Which would explain why it's so big. Yeah, that doesn't sound good whatsoever. The poor cups here as well.
What the bloody hell?
What the fuck?
Oh, they do look annoyed.
Have some of that.
That was a little closer than I would have liked.
That howl, like many souls screaming as one.
I thought scourges were rare. Have you ever faced one?
Once, a trade ship into Bordeaux sank in a storm. The slaves came back as a scourge. To banish it, I made 50 pounds of bane powder and shot it with a cannon. By then, it had killed the captain and half the crew and the ship's owner. Tragic, really.
cool they're referencing Bordeaux. I mean, I have no idea where exactly, you know, this Studio Donut is based, but it's another French company, like French developer studio. So we've definitely been, you know, playing like a decent amount of games recently from French developers, including this, Clair Obscur, and the Plague Tower on the top of my head.
Fancy that. A body. And there are teeth marks.
He's not letting me.
Spectre types. You can identify which type of spectre possesses a corpse through the icon displayed above them. The possessed corpses inherit from spectre abilities besides their own competences.
Dead getting his way, is he? Why do I get the feeling that you're sick ducks? I think I used to count my wolf tails on one hand.
That corpse is gonna shoot. Red, come look. We should search this place more thoroughly.
The longer path is safer. You must take it.
Why won't you come with us then?
The quickest you'll go ahead. We'll wait with food and shelter ready, then we'll all travel on together. Nicholas here shall walk with you. There be no better shot among us.
Do you agree, Doolin?
I'll do my best for you, Samuel. Of course I will. But if Thickskin says we'll be safe, I believe it.
In the wild we carry these. Whistle for help if the need be great.
Ah, yeah.
Someone is generous with her whistles.
Much use they were to this poor bugger.
I see now, Thickskin. So I guess in order to survive, she willingly let some people be sacrificed. You know? She knew it wasn't safe, but I guess she also knew that in order for the Woodfolks to survive, some have to die. At least that's what I'm thinking.
If this Doolin fellow was meant to protect the missing group, I dread to think what became of them. It was wise to split the group. The larger the band, the slower it moves.
It wasn't a cattle drive. We're talking about people.
Thickskin was practical. She knew what she was doing.
Aye, that much is clear.
Someone was here. Some time ago.
Oh, I bet, Dr. Darling. It's definitely nice when you kind of like feel like you really want to lay down, and then once you do, you know, the feeling of being super comfortable.
Take heart indeed.
Maybe they're still out there somewhere.
Maybe.
Leather? For me? Lots and lots of leather. Ah yeah, so we have Kate's rifle here. I mean, we promised to give it back, but I guess we're gonna keep it because we can upgrade it. Might as well do it.
Papers. Half burned.
Kate Journal. Property of C. Newsmith. Burned pages. You primed me. Right, you said. Right, Catherine. That what vexes you be removed. But the hand that pushes the thorn into my heart cannot be the hand that plucks it. You are 7 years dead, and the thorn still pricks my heart. The thorn put there by my own hand, when I let you die. Burned pages. You loved me, I know it, sure and good. I thought I loved you too, but I were wrong. For love is grace and bravery, and I had neither. It was wrong of you to love me, but when I merit only scorn, I am a coward. I am a weakling. I am a fool. I am a woman of no metal. You, Deborah, were a woman of the highest courage. Burned pages. The second group won't come, and this diary is a hollow song to the hopes of a fool. I can dally no longer, I write no more, and the thorn is not removed. This cave was my shelter for a time. Now let it be the graveyard of my feelings. For to the fire with it all.
Says here that Kate loved a woman named Deborah, but let her die. The younger Newsmith has a low opinion of herself.
She'd have to keep her love well hidden.
Do you wish she'd made it home? You know, one last time.
Home is the past. There's no home to go to.
King James Bible, the official translation of the Christian Bible for the Church of England, that also serves as the official Bible for Puritans.
They never... Watch out! Spectre possession. There was essence tied to the altar. I've consumed it all.
That's great, I suppose. Are you alright?
Yes. I feel invigorated. More tracks. Our quarry came this way.
More fun. That corpse, take it in.
I can handle this now.
Get lost, won't you?
Of course the bridge is out. Couldn't have a working bridge now, could we?
Look, we're getting closer.
I sure hope so. We've been tracking this beast for quite a while now.
There's more of them.
Can I join in too?
I feel something close.
On the nature of specters. You young witch call them ghosts, the spirits of the dead, bound to our world by business unfinished, conflicts unresolved, or wrongs unrighted. Spirits unable or unwilling to ascend to whatever lies beyond. But there are other spirits. A ghost may forget its reason to be. A ghost may lose its bond, but yet linger. This we call a specter. A weave of memory and emotion. A ghost is the sum of a life now ended. They know who they are because they know who they were. A specter has no such consciousness, no perception of itself beyond feeling. Shorn of memory, its emotion have been torn away to reveal the single feeling at the core, a feeling often ugly and always raw. The specter is rarely content, anger spurs it, vengeance, jealousy, hatred, retribution. It no longer knows who wronged it, and nor does it care. Craving the warmth of the living, Its hunger cannot be sated, and its thirst cannot be quenched. Complex and contradictory, always hungry but yet still capable of love and fear, of shame and anger, of joy and pain. Ghostlinger, a spectre, its personality lost, has forgotten why. I do not tell you to love him, I do not ask you to forgive him. They pose a danger to the living, a danger against which only we witches can protect. But where the spectre has forgotten that once it was alive, we should not. The spectre is not inhuman, it is a human tragedy. It has suffered a fate worse than death. From such a fate, a witch must protect the living. From such a fate, a witch must also protect the dead. The Reapers, we have dismissed their claim. What's that in reference to, Gislik? Okay, supposedly missing the key here. Never mind.
Red. The lost settlers, or what the beast has left of them.
God. They didn't stand a chance.
There is no God here.
God has forsaken us. Mass Effect? Ah, gotcha. Yet have to play those games, actually.
Voices straining for release. The sound comes from those spectral webs.
I'll find a way around.
Red, come look. A ripple from the second group.
Let's hear what they have to say.
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Yeah, another King James Bible. Lots of those lying around here. Mother's Journal. New Eden, the 6th day of December, 1694. The children sleep. We fear the silence of the house when the children will be gone. Governor Haskell in his wisdom will send the young away to safely with friends and family in Boston, Concord and Charleston, and elsewhere, where we chase the devil back to the wilderness. Thickskin the Huntress shall take them, with Nicholas Doolin, who assures us that all will be well. We grant them our confidence, but also we weep. New Eden, the 7th day of December 1694. The house is silent. My husband is taken to the king's arms again. The little beds are empty. The children sleep outdoors tonight, on the way to salvation. Thickskin Newsmith and Nicholas Doolin watching over them. 9th of December. The first night I slept and dreamed of wolves and bears worse, and the children screaming, and I woke in terror and couldn't sleep again. The second night I didn't sleep at all. Tonight I must sleep. God guard my dreams. The 10th day of December. I dreamt of hell, of Peter and Mary dead in the mud, tortured and torn, of ghosts and devils. When I woke, I heard my husband weeping. But then came the shouts. Thickskin is returned. We ran and joined the congregation, and heard Thickskin and Doolin. He smiling, bring the gladness of news. The children are safe. God bless them. For though our house is quiet, our children are safe.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
I could eat an ox.
We just broke bread, Emily.
A crust of bread and rancid cheese makes not a meal, dear sister. Ho! Samuel! When's our next stop?
Quit griping and push your cart along. We'll get there when we get there.
Doesn't sound good.
I'm sorry.
Aye. Me too.
Come back here. We're not done. Over here, something pulses.
Yeah, Aura. Quite gruesome, you know, you don't even have to see the pictures, just hearing it. The widowed whistle Thickskin gave to the second expedition, similar to the one given to Red.
Iris! Your father is hurt and can walk no further. We must rest and treat the wounded.
We must find shelter. The cold night will kill us all.
Fire will bring the wolves.
And so does that accursed whistle. The wolves are already here. Where is Nicholas with the help from Thickskin's camp? Where's our deliverance?
We'll sound the call once more. Thickskin will come. She swore on it.
whistles only bring the wolves upon us.
Help will come. Help will come, I know it.
Ah, Samuel, you fool.
The Lord have mercy upon our souls.
The huntress has killed us. Rot in hell, thick-skinned newsmith! Rot in hell!
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
Hey! More
This is Thickskin's doing. These people were defenseless.
She lied to keep them safe.
How can you defend this?
I don't defend it. I do understand it.
Do you understand it because you are who you aren't here, or do you understand it because you're a ghost? You can understand sacrificing a few.
But the scourge did not kill them.
And yet there must be a connection.
Alright, let me guess. The help did in fact not come. Yeah, at least not the help I wanted to. Hope in getting a quick death.
Why would hungry wolves
Maybe.
leave fresh meat uneaten? Those claw marks are smaller than the ones we saw earlier.
The tracks start with the expedition and grow in size as they progress.
Surrounding trees have been drawn in by a powerful force.
The beast made itself from the spectres of the dead settlers. Here's where it happened. There were more than a few settlers. This scourge is going to be huge.
Those poor people, dying so helpless and so angry.
I think it's boss fight time.
Are you ready for the ritual?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Sounds like a plan. Summon the Scourge. Sustained through compelling words, carving, or drawing of the Aquila constellation, this ritual will force all types of scourges, harvester, rage, sorrow, etc., to reveal themselves.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Yes.
Of course it is. Every bloody time.
Uh-oh.
You are surely too big to be a wolf.
It's a scourge, all right. Anger shaped to kill.
We wish you no harm. We know all about the wolf whistles. The whistles Thickskin gave you. Oh, shite!
Oh, easy now.
Do anything. Just die.
Look to me.
It named its betrayer. Not Thickskin. Kate.
It spoke her name with just one voice. Her voice. The voice of the nightmare.
You're certain?
To the core of me. Within this creature lurks some part of my killer.
Thickskin and Kate both accused. Is anyone in these damn woods innocent?
Then it were real. This beast. How did I miss you on my travels through the woods?
Because it did not want you. It wants your sister.
Stay, Scotchman. I can use you.
You gave them dog whistlers. You sent them to die.
Those with metal would have reached camp, and I'd have used them too. Those who died won't need feeding.
The weak die that the strong may live.
You tricked them.
I tested them. This be the way of it. This be the way of the world.
We have a hidden watcher. The sister.
Full on family drama coming in.
Kate? Show yourself.
What? You're unarmed! Get yourself back to camp!
All these long years. All these long years, I wish to be like you. To be as tough as you. If I was stalwart like my sister, I thought, I'd have saved her. I'd have saved the woman I love. I wish to be like you. And I see it now. I was just like you. Cold, selfish, afeard of my own heart. And the woman I love died for it. So many dead. You killed them, as I killed Deborah. Look at us, we have no metal at all.
Everything I did so that you could live. You're my sister. I love you.
Would you love me if I was weak? Or would you leave me too to the wolves?
How dare you even think it? Oh!
I dare because I care.
Enough! I've done your hot work. I banished the monster you swore didn't exist, and now I know the truth. I know what you did.
I made the hard choice. Do you think it pleased me? Do you think it were easy?
Would saving them have been so much harder? You abandoned them because it was the easy thing to do.
Easy? Look about you. Nothing here is easy, not even for the strong. The weak have no chance at all. No, it's best they die quick that the rest may live. Them wolves did us all a service.
Better some dead by fang than all dead by famine. That makes a grim kind of sense.
But darling, Chicho, no, it was me, Hattori Hanzo. That's what the whistle reminded you of. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. You have a whistle kind of like instrument that we're playing with. Use the Xe sign. That could have been helpful. Let the lackeys play against each other. Yeah, alright, it's kind of funny, like the Scottish accent that the main character has. I can't help to think sometimes that I'm listening to a dwarf or something, because they tend to often have like Scottish accents, don't they? What in the Elden Ring? Yeah, that boss fight definitely was more on the Souls-like, I mean, maybe not level in terms of like difficulty, but in terms of like design, I guess. Families can be complicated, ever so slightly. Especially in these parts.
What happens now? Can you really give your people hope?
Not me. You. When they hear the Banisher has killed the beast, they'll have all the hope they need.
If that's the story we stick to.
Do you trust your older sister? Rely on her? Fear her?
She appalls me to the depths of my soul. But she be yet my sister. And this I know. Without thick-skinned Newsmith, we would surely starve.
The beast spoke with many voices. One I had heard before. The voice from the chapel. Antea's killer. It charged you, Kate, with betrayal.
What? I don't... This thing can have naught to do with me. I betrayed no one. I knew not of my sister's plan, else I'd have stopped it.
She's telling the truth, but so was the beast. It named her for a reason.
Your journal did not fully burn.
You read it? How dare you?
You loved a woman. She died. You still carry the guilt. Is this why you tried to leave New Eden?
What? No, it was... She died long ago, and I'll talk of her no more.
She fears to look in her own heart. She fears what she might find.
Honestly, I don't really have much sympathy for either of them. Especially Thickskin. I get that, you know, living in these harsh and rough conditions, you know, makes a person maybe more utilitaristic in a way, but I have no sympathy for letting the weak just die like this.
Look about you. You brought this curse upon yourselves. Falls to me to lift it.
Maybe they're not ready. Broken hearts need time to heal.
If ever they heal.
Mumble all you want, I regret nothing. The curse struck, and I alone saw the danger. I acted.
And now 'tis I who must act.
So that's our only two choices here. We can't even have anything in regards to Kate. Yeah, I don't know. Thing is, I kinda like contributed or kinda like dedicated myself towards the ascension of Antea, meaning that we won't try to resurrect her, meaning we won't prioritize sacrificing people for that purpose. Now Thickskin, she might not deserve to live any longer, given how many innocent lives she has on her consciousness. But now that the truth is out, and it's already, you know, happened, it's not something that can be undone. And it's also something she might think about in the future, you know. what curse could befall them again should she, you know, do another situation like this. She doesn't deserve to be spared in a way, but I don't think sacrificing her would do any good to the village either, because, you know, she's one of the few people keeping them safe and being in charge. It was a complicated choice, but I think I'm actually gonna spare her. And not disrupt the community further than it already is.
And live, you both shall. Long enough to accept your guilt, and maybe to forgive yourselves.
This creature's hate towards you has to be part of the curse. No doubt about it.
Are you near, my love? If you can hear me, Deborah, forgive me. Please forgive me.
You need rest.
Don't talk to me.
Your fee, Banisher. Choke on it.
Yeah, fuck you too, Thickskin.
The curse is lifted here.
The only reason you're alive is because people depend on you.
Time now.
And you're right.
I feel the hunger, but I am here, and so are you.
A scourge made of rage and betrayal, shaped from bone and flesh and wood and moss into animal form. A primitive feral collection of specters. Its terrifying howling chorus is made from the voices of the dead and the shrill cry of the hellish, supernatural whistles. For a second you thought we were going to get that scene from the Cursed Wizard's Hour in The Witcher 3 when you bring the boyfriend back and the ghoul white whatever kills the Virkis. Ah yeah. It wouldn't have surprised me either if Kate would have been attacked there, you know. Because the ghost looked very angry indeed. But yeah, I guess there was still enough love for the ghost to actually spare Kate. Be right back. Alrighty.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
No, look at it.
Into the Valley of Death we go.
Jesus. That's a small curse, huh? Yeah, just a wee curse. That's what Red would say for sure.
The scourge troubles me.
It's gone. The curse is lifted.
The curse remains. The beast was born of it. A scourge made in equal measure from the treachery of the Newsmith sisters. Worse, though shaped by Thickskin's betrayal, it was driven by Kate's.
Remember what Charles said. A nightmare is the ghost of one who is terribly wronged.
This nightmare's cold fury goes far beyond the Newsmith sisters. It cursed New Eden as a whole.
I wonder what they did to earn such hate.
Promises unkept, covenants broken, the curse has its roots in betrayal, treachery that led perhaps to grief.
To forsake your love hurts everyone. Kate is proof of that.
It's rarely so simple. Thickskin is proof of that.
Brought more friends.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Bugger off, crows.
I love how you love animals.
Crows don't count.
Crows can count as animals? The fuck? What's the problem with crows?
Can you find a way around the locked door?
Must be barred from the other side. He doesn't like crows, sus, as Cassandra would say. Something in the way. Reminds me of a Nirvana song, Something in the Way. October 30th, 1636. Diane. I'm in the doghouse. Ironside caught me sleeping, and although there was no danger, now I am punished. October 31st. We cannot bury the dead for fear of new attack. I can see them as I ride, lying where they fell, like sleeping wraiths, drifting in the mist. All is quiet and I am afeared. For a moment love not. I swore I saw a corpse stand up and walk. I'm so very. November 1st. My nerves are gone, and coming here was the greatest mistake I ever made. I wait relief from my watch, but no man comes to take my place. I dare not call down to the fort for fear of who might hear me. Arthur. It's really like Valhalla.
Do you need a moment to rest?
Are you insinuating I am in some way a mere human? If you are, you'd be right. You're thinking.
So are you.
Penny for your thoughts.
I was thinking of Kate. Of the pain in her eyes when she saw that ghost. As if her heart was breaking all over again. I can't shake the picture.
According to her journal, Kate had had the courage to love a woman, but betrayed her. She must have meant this Deborah. Whoever this ghost is, her resentments extend beyond the new Smiths.
The sisters may heal if they can draw the family poison. Sisterhood can be complicated.
You're not big on family, are you?
A family weaves its bonds in trust. If the trust is broken, the bonds wither.
Sounds like someone got hurt.
When I was very young, I had a friend. She was my chosen sister, and very dear to me. I opened my heart. It was a mistake. I played with fire and was burned.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. I have a new family now. I have found the love of my life.
Did you? Show me the bastard.
You idiot. Rest now. I have the watch. I'll sit by your bedside until I must go.
Show me the bastard. Okay, new ability. Outburst. Antea can release a burst of ethereal power to destroy physical objects around her. Ah yeah, so that's how I can probably also open up pathways maybe that need to be broken down. That's pretty nice. Not having to reload quite as long. You know, they still really haven't given us a story reason for why we actually get to keep the rifle. Maybe Kate is just feeling so indebted to us due to the curse being kind of like on, you know, her conscience that she just didn't bother, but it seems to me, you know, having a rifle is a pretty major deal here. And she wasn't too willing to give it up long term. Okay, let's definitely get the spirit restock here. Hitting an enemy with Antea reloads the rifle, and the next rifle hit damage is increased by 25%. Hitting an enemy with a rifle stock? So how do I do that exactly? Let's just get the remover here. Banishing deals up to 50% increased damage to the higher the enemy health points gauge. Every time you see a skill tree, you feel despair. Damn you, Ubisoft. Yeah, there's definitely been some huge skill trees recently. Looking at you, AC Valhalla. But Shadows also had its fair share of abilities and points to spend. Yeah, exactly. I actually increased the level cap to level 100 now for shadows. Which is kind of crazy because it just means people will never stop grinding, really playing for the main story. Ah, nice, we can actually upgrade our damage a bit here. Like that. Right, got it to level 3 here. And we can also upgrade Red's clothes as well.
Come here. I want to try something.
Good morning to you too.
Yeah, the ones in Odyssey Origins and I guess Mirage were pretty, you know, I mean, they were more extensive than previously, but Syndicate already had quite a bit to skill into. Between the skill tree and like the gang upgrades and, yeah, you know, those sorts of things. Arthur's military papers. Martial disciplinary assignment. Soldier Arthur Ashton. For neglecting his military duty and placing his brothers in arms in grave perils during their sleep, all his leave is suspended and his guard duty extended to 3 days. By order of Colonel James Ironside.
I think we can break this down. Together.
Sure, let me grab my pickaxe.
Just trust me.
Press the hold right trigger to destroy physical objects and tree passengers.
Did you feel the way I tore the veil?
Aye, I did.
And we did it together.
What did I do?
You brought me focus. That's plenty.
Can you do it again?
Oh, I intend to.
I think Antea's liking this whole ghost thing a little too much. I mean, who can blame her? But it's definitely ironic given, you know, how she was before she became a ghost.
Off we go then.
Having a great time, indeed. I mean, it must be fun to be a ghost and kind of like mess with people in the environments. Scare others.
Strange place for a stockade.
Firm ground, marshy approaches. Like Bannockburn, 1314, and the Scots beat the English.
You won the battle, but who won the war?
Dunno. It's not over yet.
So now I can shoot these things, giving us soul shards.
Shite! Do your new thing now! Now there's a talent I'd love to have.
You'd have to die first. This isn't over yet. The dead are fitful and angry. Something hinders them, something bitter. That's a witch's work.
Could it be Seeker?
We cannot be sure. Tread carefully.
Hello, Vermita. Welcome, dude. Good evening. And I'm doing good, thank you.
The veil is thin here. The dead are many.
Yeah, the ghost hunting is going alright. I haven't really, done some classic haunting cases today, but we had a pretty, major boss fight. It was basically like a culmination of ghosts creating a scourge. Is that a bit of like a Souls-like light boss fight, I guess?
Crows.
Winged carrion eaters. They always bring despair.
Maybe they just follow it. Come, let me show you the way.
How's your evening going? Doing well, made some good progress in Origins. Aditya, very nice dude. That's great to hear. How far into the main story at this point? Like, which target are you hunting?
This one's protected.
dealt with a scarab today. Oh, damn. That's a very memorable target. You know, given that he leaves behind Kawab, who doesn't really understand, you know, why his father had to die. But I quite like the storyline, and also the scene of Bike being buried in the sand and having kind of like this near-death experience.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Could you knock that gate down?
There is no way I'm breaking this.
Let's find something else then.
You got fooled with this character the first time you played the game. Yeah, I don't blame you. Definitely could have been, you know, that he was legitimately an ally. At first, I definitely thought he was an ally, you know, and someone to help us. Especially since he's one of the first targets after Alexandria and kind of like used to getting somewhere and having like, you know, people help you. But yeah, sometime along the storyline I was like, hold on. Is this guy trying to play me or something?
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
But yeah, I wasn't too sure, you know, if what was actually the case or not, because I would have that feeling with a few characters in the game, actually some of which didn't turn out to be antagonists. At least not in a direct sense, you know, like, for example, kinda suspected right-hand man of Cleopatra. What's his name again? Who kinda like introduces you to Cleopatra and the whole cycle. I kinda expected him to actually be more of an antagonist, but even though he of course sides with Cleopatra and Cleopatra, you know, kinda like betraying Iha and Bike, he still kinda like, you know, warned them at the end, so he wasn't like really much of an antagonist. So yeah, the game could definitely disprove you either way. That's very true, yeah, that's another element, you know, like hearing the voice of a character that you kinda associate with an ally more than an antagonist. And yeah, Adewale definitely, or at least the actor for him, has voiced more allies, I guess, or at least more time with him. I believe he actually voices a bit of an antagonist in Liberation, the voice actor for Adewale. And there's also a very minor kind of like role he plays in Rogue, kind of like a British dude, like general or something, which is kind of weird to hear his voice with. But yeah, overall it's definitely more one you associate with, you know, an ally, spending so much time with Adewale. But yeah, it's also kind of like funny having the reverse of that, you know, having someone who's more used or more known for voicing the bad guys be then an ally. Which was kind of the case of Barnabas, you know, like being voiced by the actor for Cesare and quite a few other more questionable characters, I guess. I mean, he also voiced one of the Cento Oki brothers in AC2. And then, you know, Cesare in Brotherhood being like one of his most iconic roles. Hearing him be like your, you know, kind of like lieutenant on the ship in Odyssey and one of your best friends was also something to kind of like get used to for me. Yeah, he definitely starred in quite a few of the Colonial games, for sure. I saw Water bury something on the path. Bring a shovel. From a bridge leading to New Eden, head north into the marshes next to the glacier waterfall. I like how we're having a bonfire in the middle of a house on like floor made of wood. But at least there's some stones lying around, you know, so it's totally safe. That's a good way to start, you know, like a forest wildfire. But hey, maybe that gets rid of the eternal winter that has afflicted this area. Yeah, nice, we can upgrade the rifle too. Don't mind if I do. And also upgrade the amulet here. Yeah, we actually have a better one. The summon whistle. Never mind then. Let's upgrade the Bane ring here. Okay, that's gonna do it.
Can you find a way around the locked door?
It must be barred from the other side.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Wee Highland kiss for you.
It's always barred from the other side. It always is. Classic.
Trouble ahead. Shall we? Red, there is something wicked placed upon this. I can sense it.
You can just sense it.
It's hidden even for me, but I can hear its dark will, like a curse or a spell.
Curse or a spell, eh? Maybe Seeker could help us with this.
There's a high chance that you miss Friday's stream if we stream around 13 to 16 o'clock. Got some bonus things to do after work. Oh, that's totally fair, Dr. Darling. Yeah, probably actually gonna stream around that time this week, like afternoon time. If nothing, happens otherwise. But definitely understandable. I hope those things you have to do extra will go well.
Shite, that's Seeker. Which?
Take her head! And drink her blood!
Jesus. Are you alright?
The Banisher who died for her novice.
Ah, the witch's novice.
Ho there, Antea.
It's interesting that she can see Antea.
Are you not surprised to see me?
You're a little early, but no. Not surprised. On my return, Ceridian told me our poor wee Banisher would turn up haunted. A haunted Banisher. Well, it is funny, isn't it?
What was that thing you fought?
Thing? Oh, him. He's a bloody nuisance, is what he is.
Are you badly hurt?
I've tangled with old Mossad before. A couple of minutes to myself, and I'll be fine.
Ceridian knew about Antea's ghost.
Obviously. Not very bright, is he?
If she knew Antea was around, why did she not tell you to tell me?
Ceridian withheld that information from both of us for a good reason. Better trust her plan. Death is a part of life, Banisher. You know this better than most. I suppose she didn't want to break your heart again.
You tended to him. Thank you.
I'm a good novice. I do what I'm told.
You look like you need a moment. Can we help?
Thought you'd never ask. Some of my spirit chasers went out. That's how old Saul crossed the hem.
The hem?
The hem. Where the fabric of the living world meets that of the dead.
Ah, the veil between the visible and the invisible.
Whatever soothes your soul, Banisher.
Rest. Heal. Tell us how to fix the spirit chasers.
The spell is cast. You need only light them. Be careful. Old Mossad won't have gone far. Oh, I'll sit down now. Good luck. Have fun.
Well then.
How do we do this?
We light the spirit chasers with flint and steel, I guess. I think.
He really doesn't like these things.
Yeah, I also have my suspicions, Red. The soldier, a strange wooden figurine found near a cursed chest in the grounds of the old marsh encampment.
Picking up something spectral nearby. Arrows. Local tribes.
What the invaders left of them.
Time is on my side.
Hello, Vecchioni. Welcome in, dude. And good day. How's it going? Okay, so we gotta find a way to get up there from the other side somehow. Haven't quite figured out how. I mean, definitely can't climb from here. This side is also pretty tight here. And then there's a kind of like fence on the other side. Can't go further here either. So why can't I just jump down here?
Useless. Relics of a colony, I'll wager, that long ago failed.
I know, right, Aura? Too rude. Let me do my thing.
I'll get you too. Interfere not, you words!
Make a run for it!
Try this on.
Here's one more.
I'll drink from your skull.
Burning spirit chasers repel these bastards, right?
That's how witches use them.
One more to go. Something's here.
Hidden.
I'll get you too.
Doctor's log. October 29th, 1636. 7 dead, 5 hurt. Victory demanded a high price. We are weak and lack supplies. We must have more, or we will be lost. November 7th. 1 dead, 5 hurt, 3 dying. We sicken. Mystery disease strikes the fort. Carbuncles grow and men are fevered. We rot with the land as it rots too. November 19th. The fort is lost. We shall retreat. We shall march to the coast and to New Eden town. November 22nd? That should be 22 ND, shouldn't it? It's not 22th, I don't think. But what do I know? I'm not a native speaker. Strange now to be alone with the bodies of the fallen and the fort in ruins. My symptoms appeared 2 days ago and I was too feeble to march. The land rots and so do I, but together we rot in peace. The silence is beautiful. Maybe it was an old English thing, it's definitely not a modern English thing. Yeah, or maybe it's just, you know, the fact that it's by a French studio, like not maybe native speaker. And maybe they just did a mistake there. I'm not sure. But it's something that I've seen before, I guess, with some games where, you know, a lot of the main developers are not, you know, native speakers. Like with some of the AC games, for instance. Like there's some interesting wording, for example, with Curse of the Pharaohs being developed by primarily a Bulgarian team. Or even, you know, in some German games, there's like some interesting translations. Or at least when they, you know, end up typing it themselves and not have like a translation team maybe in place. But who knows? Maybe it's Old English, I have no idea. "22th." Yeah. It's like, that's an interesting way of saying it. Can't ever heard that before. I mean, I can't push this, can I? And I can't get up here. Ah. Didn't see that.
Turn and flee, you cowards!
Did we miss a few?
Get you too!
Move, Red!
Time is on my side!
Don't count on it.
That one next?
That one next.
I'll get you too!
I'll get you too.
There. Witchcraft is easy. I don't know what the fuss is about.
I'm sure your witch friend would agree.
I think I'll just tell her we're done. What wasp crawled up that spectre's arse and stung him angry?
A lost battle? A betrayal? Cowardice in the ranks? Who knows?
What was brought up his ass? Interesting way of saying it. Interesting. This fish symbol, I'm quite sure is a like a Christian symbol, in fact. I used to see this symbol quite often. But I couldn't tell you what the exact meaning behind it is for. Like what the fish exactly represents. But definitely the way this fish is drawn, you know, that makes it identifiable. You don't think you want to call this song? Yeah, not this one. The one from Breaking Bad, though, surely. The fish is very Christian. It has something to do with Jesus giving out fish and bread, you think. Also, you think, yeah, the whole parable about fish. That's right, yeah. Yeah. Could be wrong, but I think it might be connected to the Moses story. It's definitely about like, kind of like people that have to flee or kind of like, you know, go on a journey and they lack food. And then, you know, a miracle happens and they get like plenty of fish and bread to feed everyone. Can't say the same, or I've actually been to church today. So maybe I should know better. But that wasn't really because I wanted to go to church. That was because I was attending a funeral. And we definitely didn't talk about the parable there. But yeah, it's been a while since I actually, you know, heard that story myself. Thank you, Aura. Yeah, I was, you know, distant relative, and I kind of came in like support of some, you know, family that was more closely related, that I knew quite well. But yeah, thankfully, you know, she got quite old, so had a long life. But it can be, you know, difficult in the end, especially when people are struggling. You know, in her case, she had like pretty heavy dementia. So that can be very, very difficult, you know, for, of course, the people that knew the person so well. Which I can't say I have, you know, but I know some people quite well who did have. So for those, it was good to be there. But just a sad thing, you know, when a person struggled so much. A soldier again.
Seeker's vanished. She does that.
She's over there.
Did I see you talking to a crow just now?
Yes and no. All ready to go then? Good. She's waiting for you.
A witch is always this obtuse.
A banisher's always this ignorant. Come on. We're taking a boat. It'll be fun.
No, we're going to New Eden.
The nightmare's grip on the world is too strong. The fog is too thick. You cannot enter its stronghold. There's no way back to the meeting house. Not yet. And not without help.
We've done fine on our own so far.
You're dead. Maybe you're not doing quite as well as you think.
You're blunt, but I take your point. We'll talk to Ceridian before we move on.
That's better. Follow me. Careful. Don't rock the boat.
Yeah, not too sure if you want to fall into that water.
Have we far to go?
How far is far? Don't worry. You'll be safe.
Safe?
The mire is home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet. Dead quiet.
Old acquaintances.
That spectre you fought looked like a harvester.
Banishers and their labels.
He'll surely be back.
So will I.
A swamp witch. Sounds very inviting.
The veil seems thinner here.
Always has been. We call them the Maya Marshes, but the nearby tribes call it the Ill Mouth. Stay too long, you'd get sick.
Is that why Ceridian's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she is dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Herengracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and the Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best escapes.
What a mess. What happened here?
Men happened. War happened.
It sums it up pretty good. The course of history, isn't it?
The spectres on the shore aren't moving.
The marshes are well protected.
Are those soldiers?
That, Miss Duarte, is All Saul's army.
This All Saul. What does he want?
Destruction, bloodshed, Ceridian's head on a plate. They must have known each other once.
We could help you banish him.
You Banishers are so arrogant. He's Ceridian's business. Best we don't interfere. Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
There is much power here.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Like I say, welcome to Ceridian's Island. She's at home and expecting you. Follow the path until you find a black pond near ancient ruins. I'll see you there soon enough.
How does she do that? It's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
There's a point there. Yeah, definitely did. Water? Is there an aqueduct nearby? Yeah, who knows? You know, the ancient aqueducts in New England. Who doesn't know them? The Romans made it very far and wide.
What is this?
Banisher rule number 3. Remember Whiz Beach Bog?
Aye. I'll not poke this thing with a stick.
Alrighty. But yeah, this is gonna be everything we will be doing for tonight with Banishers here. I feel like we definitely, you know, made some decent progress in terms of like, you know, story content. Oh shit. Yeah, we made it actually quite far. Very close to New Eden Town now. Aren't we? Oh, never mind. Well, we made it decently far, but we're only on the halfway point to New Eden, really. But I kind of like how the side quests are really like on the way to the main quest, and they feel like natural additions. They don't really even feel that much like side quests in a way, you know? Like the Seeker, the Witch, or the Witch's Apprentice. You know, she was very much part of the main story, the one saving us, you know, after being attacked by the nightmare. So doing this follow-up mission with her just seemed natural, you know, and getting to actually encounter the witch now, which I'm quite looking forward to. But that we have to wait until Friday's stream. For today, let's go ahead and have a save here. I will also look a bit more into the graphic settings and maybe lock in my FPS to 60 because, yeah, definitely had some weird glitches. At least limiting the FPS to 72 led to those visual glitches not happening anymore, but I still had some kind of like, I think, synchronizing issues between like CPU and GPU or something. At least led to some stutters I didn't have before. So I'm gonna do some investigating and see if I can fix that, so next stream will be a bit smoother in that regard. No worries, Aura, thank you for being here, and also hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a good time chilling with your cat. I love that picture that you sent earlier. Just in time, we're going to sleep early. That's definitely fair too, Dr. Darling, if you're feeling tired and stuff. Definitely hope you get a good sleep in and some good rest. But I'm also quite tired, I will have to say. Like, I could actually go to sleep now. But I'm not gonna sleep for quite a few more hours, I think. But yeah, let's have a look who's online and who we could raid today. Oh, Shilla's playing my favorite Assassin's Creed game ever. Playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and he's doing an achievement hunting playthrough. So getting all the, 100% completed. Which is gonna take him a while. I anticipate at least 120 plus hours or so. A short playthrough. If you would like to join us with a raid over to Shilla for some Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is also another historical game, being set during the Peloponnesian War in 431 BCE. Also one of the games that was technically part of the Historic Order run, but we only checked out the Discovery Tour though. But yeah, let's have a look how the playthrough is going for Shilla. And I hope everyone is having a good rest of the day or night, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much for joining this stream. And yeah, we're gonna carry on at the latest on Friday afternoon with more of Banishers. And yeah, gonna see if we can make it back to New Eden by then. Catch you guys next time and hope you all have a good one.